Hello everyone, my name is James and welcome to Movie Mechanics. Now I know what you're thinking. First of all, if this is the first time you're watching, my name is James, and for those who's like, what's Movie Mechanics? He's giving up game mechanics? What's this guy? No. See, I thought I would expand to other stuff. For what I'm gonna do mostly gaming, and I know what you're thinking. Your gaming videos take a long time to get out. Well, the movie ones, I'm just gonna see if I see a new movie and I might talk about it, and uh, or if you want me to talk about an old movie, that's fine too. And another thing, I'm not gonna do that much to these videos, at least for right now. Who knows what's gonna be in the future, but for my gaming videos, it takes me long because I have to plan them and stuff. Whereas these ones, I'm just gonna talk to you. It's kind of like a vlog, only talking about movies. And maybe games too, who knows? Um, so, simple movie review. So I hope you like it. This is my first episode of, I thought I would do another channel, but I was like, I can't manage two channels, so I'll just put in this channel as a playlist. So this might be my only episode. It depends on the reaction, but I will have another gaming video out in a few days, so you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, you're just gonna see like the true me talking about movies. So for my first thing, I've always been a big Scooby Doo fan ever since I was little, and and usually like I'll move on or something, but I always go back to Scooby Doo one like once a year or something, just to catch up on the old memories. I love the Scooby Doo movies. If you don't know, my favorite show is What's New Scooby Doo. Yeah, that's my favorite show. To me, that's one of the best Scooby Doo show. Although I'm kind of nostalgic because I watched that show ever since I was a little. So yeah, and I have three. And I usually watch and I'll watch the old ones. But lately there's coming out with new Scooby Doo movies, and a lot of people kind of give up on them, say they're, bad because they keep putting them out and putting them out. I think they're pretty, uh, um, I think they're okay. Like, I'm the one who will watch the movies all the time. All of them. Maybe it'll take me a while, but I'll finally get to them just to see how there is. And like the Pokemon movies, I still watch the Pokemon movies. They put them out every year, and some of them are bad, some of them are okay, and some of them are good. Like the 20th anniversary Pokemon movie that I saw this year, that was really good. So I thought I would talk about now the ones that are but there's some that are really good, like that came out recently, like Camp Scooby Doo. That's one of my favorite movies, and I don't have it. And another one I saw was good that came out recently is Scooby Doo Franken's Creepy. I thought that was pretty cool. Won't spoil it, but it kind of ties it to the old cartoons. And yeah, I really like this movie. And then there's Scooby Doo Moon Monster Madness and Scooby Doo and Kiss, which I didn't really like at all. I mean, this one, to be honest, was probably one of the worst in my opinion, but it was still okay. Whereas the other one was just, I felt like I was my grandma. My grandma will always say, "This movie doesn't make any sense." I thought that when I watched the Kiss one, I'm like, okay, Scooby Doo's on downhill. No more watching movies. Don't. So, yeah. Um, so some of them are good, some are okay. Okay, the movie review. This past time I got three of the new Scooby Doo movies. I don't know when they came out, but I got this one, Scooby Doo Blowout Beach Bash, Scooby Doo in the Old West, Shaggy Showdown, and Scooby Doo Batman Brave and the Bold. So I'm gonna talk about these. Now the ones I didn't really like were the Moon one and the what's it called? The Kiss one and the WWE ones because the crossovers just felt like heartless to me because they were trying to advertise something. But I don't know WWE and stuff, so maybe that was just me. The WD ones were okay, but these two weren't the eh. So, but I'll get into the Batman one if I thought that. Alright, so let's get in. The first one is Blow Up Beach Bash. I'll talk about this one. So first, I did watch the first one. There was, and to be honest, I saw it was, I was excited that they were coming out with the Lego movies, Scooby Doo movies. I thought this one was okay. I liked the special much better. Uh, the Scooby Doo Lego Scooby Doo special better. Oh, by the way, they all have bonus features from like previous episodes. Like this one has the rare a Headless Horseman episode, which is great. I watched that with my grandma. It's an old episode. But this one had the special half-hour Lego Scooby-Doo special, which was great. That one, I was sad I didn't get. That one I like better than the actual movie. Also came with, sorry about, here it is. It also came with this Scooby-Doo, which he's kind of licking his tongue, whereas this Scooby-Doo isn't. Uh, could have had a better minifigure, but I don't know. Um, but yeah, I love that that's another thing. I love how they had bonus features. The first one that had episodes with bonus features was this one, and I was so happy about that, and now all of them do. So about the movie, I'm getting off topic again. Out of the movie, I thought it was okay. It was um, a little childish because it was Lego, but I had fun with it. Much better than the second one or the first one, if you consider the special not to be one. But what happens was pirates attack, and I just like the beach theme. I might just like this one more because of the beach theme, and like they were under the ocean water cave, and I thought that was really cool. Also saw it's funny how the mummy, even though he was in the last movie, there was a mummy, and he kept outwitting the guard. I thought that was pretty funny. And of course, Fred and Velma are trying to be cool because Daphne and Shaggy don't think they were going to be cool. So it was a good one. I'll give this one an okay. This one was an okay movie. Next one, Shaggy Showdown. This one I just watched yesterday, and I thought it was a really good movie. It kind of went back to the old style of Scooby-Doo. I loved how it had a purpose this time. I'm sick of the won a contest or won this. He actually had a purpose to come, being it was his lost cousin, and the villain was more personal to Shaggy, actually being his grandfather, great grandfather, I don't know, just his relative, and it looks just like Shaggy. I liked how they were trying to shoot him in this movie. I thought that was funny. It also has the Scooby-Doo Three Stooges crossover as a bonus feature. That's why I like. I'm just joking. I don't know much about the Three Stooges, but I just thought that was funny. I, um, So yeah, and they use guns and kill a lot, which was kind of violent for a Scooby Doo movie. I thought I was like, wow, he's using guns and is actually trying to kill him. So it's Camp Scooby Doo all over again. Um, so yeah, this one I thought was good. Went back to the formula. Pretty good. Next one, Scooby Doo and Batman: Brave and the Bold. If you can see it, there you go. Batman Brave and the Bold was, you know how I said shameless cash-ins? Well, I might be a little biased on my opinion because I like Batman, although I just started liking Batman like a few years ago. Like I started watching the Lego Batman movie and the Lego DC movies. I have all those, the Lego DC movies. And I watched some other, and I did watch 2 episodes of not Lego, Batman Brave and the Bold, so I didn't watch a lot of it, but I did see 2 episodes, and I thought they were pretty good. But to be honest, I really like this movie. It doesn't feel like a cash-in at all, so what happens and is, it's not the typical, oh, and by the way, this one, the 2 bonuses are the 2 Batman and Scooby Doo movies before. Yes, this wasn't a first. There was 2 other ones, which I already have. So now I had again. So I have the if you don't have those 2 movies, you have the whole Batman Scooby Doo collection in one DVD, which is awesome. For $12, get this for 12. That's good for those people who don't like it. I mean, who want the all 3, but at least I have backup, I guess. And it's a really good movie too. This one is probably one of the best. Um, and so, like I said, I didn't like the cash grabby feel, but I don't know if that was because I didn't know the other movies like The Kiss, and I just thought the space station was trying to promote the space station, like the theme. I don't know. But this one, I thought it didn't really have that type of feeling. Um, and, and one of the reasons is, even though they promote it as a Scooby Doo movie, as Batman as a guest star, it's really a Batman movie with Scooby Doo in the background. It is a Batman movie to the fullest. Yes, Scooby Doo is in the movie, but they feel more like background characters, which is pretty good considering some of the movies go one way. But they don't. It's not like they don't do anything. They do stuff together, but I love how they just, and it feels like, you know how crossovers just don't feel like they're in the same universe. This actually does. This feels like they're in the same universe. It just meshes well together, and I like remind me a lot of the Lego Batman movie, for one reason. 2 or 3 Batman villains are the main characters of the movie, but they have a lot of Batman cameos. Like King Tut from the 1966 Batman show was in the Lego movie. I was like, oh, he'll never get mentioned again. And he got a cameo in this movie too, and a lot of the other ones. Pencil, that was pretty cool. You should see. You should have seen it. And the villain, it yes, it was like a creepy villain, but it didn't feel like Scooby Doo creepy. It felt like it was an actual Batman villain, and that is needs to be solved. But it didn't feel like Scooby Doo weird. Like I said, it just felt like Scooby, and I didn't even get to the point where I think is good. How usually they just meet up randomly, but this one they actually do it right. I feel Shaggy, Scooby Doo, and the gang are hunting down something when they come across Batman. And I was like, oh, it's one of those random encounters. But no, Batman was testing him because he was gonna invite him into the non-Justice League. Yes, I know it has a name, but it's basically the Justice League. Probably was copyright reasons. I don't know, but it's pretty cool how the and it has all the superheroes. One thing I thought was funny was they didn't let Aquaman join until he broke in. But I was like, fine, you can stay. But they'll let Scooby and Shaggy join. I thought that was funny. Just proves that Aquaman's not that smart. So yeah, I won't give it away, but lots of cameos. It has a very Batman feel, but it also has like the Scooby Doo characters meshed in with it. So if you ever want to see Scooby Doo join the Justice League, this is the movie to get. So yeah, out of all, uh, how would I rate them? So I think this one would be third, even though it's a tough call, but this one would be third. Love the beach scene. This one would be second because just like it, and this one would be first because I don't know if I might be biased, but it's just a really good movie. I also like how it doesn't like how the crossover, and it feels good how Batman actually recruits them as part of the non-Justice League. Just how it feels like a Batman movie. It doesn't even feel much like a Scooby Doo movie, but it feels like a Batman movie with Scooby Doo as part of the Justice League, which I really like. So yeah, that's my first review. If you want to see more reviews, leave in the comment section below and tell me what I should review next. Alright, see you later. Bye.